I hope this is not in the background, guys. I'm probably gonna get tagged for this. Okay, I hope you guys didn't hear any of that in the back in the background. I figure, I'm trying to get some things going here, and it's kind of nice, little Janet Jackson and what was it, Beanie Man. All right, this is a test. It's all right. Yeah, hopefully you guys didn't hear any of that in the background, because I might get dinged for that. I might get dinged for it, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It's a small consequence. Okay, it really is. So this is just a test. I'm trying to make my way back to trying to figure my way back out to this place, or this thing called YouTube. And I kind of have a little bit of a mess over here on my desk, but I didn't know if this was going to work, so I was not in position to clean things up for you. So I'll get some things cleaned up, and well, at some point, I guess we'll do a stream. We'll do an old school stream, and I even brought some note cards with nothing on them. So we'll just trying to make my way back here, and see. Yeah, maybe I need to go back to the start. It might be the best way for me to come back here. And that means come back without all the bells and whistles, and just see how things go. Um, I'm fine without the bells and whistles, but I know what I'm used to. But I'm also going to upgrade my system, so hopefully that'll be a better environment for the bells and the whistles. That's what I do know. Okay. So yeah, I'm just testing this out to see what's possible here. Let's see, we have an edit button here. Customizations. Okay. So I guess this is just literally just de facto. This is literally just the de facto, just the de facto stream, I guess. Very, very granola, very basic, and especially if I'm thinking of like making if I'm gonna rebrand, I've got some ideas. I'm kind of getting some ideas for that. Let's see. Here again, this is just a test. So hopefully none of that other stuff picked up in the background. See, I don't want the powers that be coming after me again. Let's see. So I got see. Hi. Hi, Stray Godzilla. I'm just, this is very granola right now. I'm just thinking, I'm trying to figure out how I want to come back. There are a lot of options out there, but in order to keep up, you have to change things up. To keep up, you got to change things up, and you got to, to find your way back to anything, you know. Yeah. So I think I want to make some changes. Whether it's rebranding, I don't know if I'm gonna rebrand, a complete rebrand or a semi rebrand. Thinking if I come back, I need a new trailer. I need a new trailer. I need a new trailer. I need some new things that are there. Say new digs, some new digs for a new day. I guess we'll see. We'll see if I think that's necessary. I might want to stay in this mode. I might want to stay in this mode and just go from there. But we'll see. Hope you're doing well. Can you hear me? Let's see. Can you hear me? Say, can you give me a, I guess, give me a 5x5. Give me a 5x5 if you can hear me. And then maybe I might even just do a rebrand on a second channel and then just keep this one here and see where things go. Oh, merci beaucoup, mon ami. Thank you for that. Hey, Stray Godzilla, you're not your moniker changes. Hey, you know what to do. Oh, I even have my little, let's see if everything else is working. Okay. Yeah, because the original, was it like 5 years ago? 5 years ago. I don't think that the clarity was here. 5 years ago. I even think that the mobile app is pretty clear considering, I don't know if you're doing, what is it, 720p versus the 1080p. So yeah, so you could hear me, you could see me, you don't see, I recycled the camera. So I think all the flickering that I was experiencing on my end, that's all gone away. That's not happening anymore. Okay. We could say that's, yeah, that's not happening anymore. So that's not bugging me. So at least I'll probably do some other trials. Today. And because the thing is, I get it. You can't, in this vein, without the streaming software, you cannot put your, Stray Godzilla, thank you. Thank you. You're most generous. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm just, like I said, I'm old school with it right now. I got, I've got, if I put or write the cue cards for clapping on here, if I did any of that, I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to come back here, and do I want to come back with bells and whistles, and if I don't, I can just talk. I mean, this doesn't have, what is it? The other setting that I have, I don't think this has like a this doesn't have a teleprompter. Let's see. I know there's a moderation on here. Let's see. Okay. So you can still hear me out there, right? Because there again, I'm just kind of playing around with it. Because I was hoping that somebody else that comes on, like I said, I haven't played around with these settings, but I'm working on a different streaming option, and we'll see how that goes. We'll see what I want to use, because I think StreamYard is probably going to make a shift from it. I mean, especially, StreamYard's kind of marked up their price about 300, 300 or 400%. And I don't know if all that's necessary. I don't know. I know if I want to do, to me, it may be a situation in which if I want something that's heavier produced, that I can go and use the software like that. But if I don't want to do that, I can just come here. So I don't know, because you're here, let's just talk, just chat just for a second. I appreciate you so much for coming in. Let's see. I was looking at a couple of things. Let's see. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think there's some buzz going on about Bessent. I think there's some guy that, what is it? One of the he wants to throw his hat. There's is it Scott Bessent? Scott Bessent for Fed that wants to be the I think does he have Fed chair aspirations, or Scott Bessent is not. Look at AI, comes it right in. It says, hey, he is not the Fed chair. Yeah, this is, hold on a second. Let's just a second here. This is, clearly I've said that enough that this is a test. But yeah, so I was getting some buzz that Scott Bessent maybe he has aspirations on the Federal Reserve. But it says here that he's not the chair of the Federal Reserve. And of course, we're aware that Jerome Powell is, but it says he serves as a U.S. Treasury Secretary. And he was previously considered as a potential replacement for Powell, but President Trump ruled him out in August of 2025. So I'm not sure. I guess we'll see if there are updates on that. Any key details on that. I don't really want to go through them right now. It's just kind of seeing if there's somebody else in the background. But yeah, so yeah, this is a test. I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to figure some things out here. Oh, you're most generous there. So let's see. So they've already dropped the bomb. Okay, so yeah, so here's the buzz. The buzz was about Steve Bannon was floating the idea on Bessent running both the Treasury and the Fed. And I'm thinking he's probably getting pushed back for that, because I think maybe his past or something, who knows, who knows. But yeah, let me just grab this for a second. So this one says, this is from CNBC. This is this is what popped up. Okay. So this is the White House confidant Steve Bannon has an unusual solution for who should take over as Federal Reserve Chair. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell next year. That's a bit awkward. Is it a podcast interview with Sean Spicer, who served as the White House press secretary during President Donald Trump's first term? Bannon recommended that Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent helm the central bank while also keeping his current position. Okay, so that's where that came from. That's where that came from. So yeah, we'll see, because we all know that the current, honestly, I'm not a fan of Jerome Powell. I think that he is just gassing us, just like, he's doing the same thing. What is he doing differently than he did in the Biden administration? I can't tell. So I won't try to tell you. If I can't tell, I can't try to tell somebody else. So yeah, I'm just doing this as a test and kind of jumping around here on the screen. So I will see how this comes back in the playback and all. And see what our volumes are like. and all this kind of a bit. Yeah, but yeah, I don't have right now. I want to get into some things, but I'm going to save some of those things for later. The economy. Mm, well, your gold is up for sure, and your silver is at a 14-year high. So, what is it? I was saying the other day it was like the 3,700 an ounce on the gold, 3,700 an ounce, a troy ounce. Um, so yeah, but you have a 14-year high on the silver. So we shall see. I gotta tell you that it's kind of bugging me out that I don't have that I don't have bells and whistles. That I can't just do that. But I guess I just need to. I'll get the system upgraded, and so more things can happen in that regard. But I appreciate you so much for coming in, Stray Godzilla. I really appreciate that. So yeah, but I may be back later today. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Yeah, we'll just have to see. All right. Well, I will talk to you guys later. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come back later. Let's see. I do have something overlay for breaks. Okay. Well, we can try that later, but let's see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do. Yeah, there's nothing from the past that I want to use on this. So we don't want to go back. We don't want to go back 5 years ago now, do we? I would say not. I would say not. I would probably need to upload some things and then come back. That might be the solution. That might be it. All right. Well, I will. Like I said, I'll try to catch you guys later. Oh my gosh, it's Bowen Stefanovich. How are you? It's been an extra lifetime. So I would say not just a lifetime, but an extra lifetime. I appreciate it. So I'm going to work on some things. I'm going to work on some extra bell whistles for this setting, and then I don't know, I'll work my way back up. We'll see. I'll work my way back to what I want to do and what I think is necessary. There you go. Coffee. Coffee is a good. Coffee can be good. Okay, it can be necessary. So I will. Charlie Ziegler. Wow, it's been a lifetime. See, I mean, I'm already noticing some things already. I'm wondering if I'm reaching individuals that I haven't reached before because I came in this way. So Siegler's here. Siegler, I haven't seen you since like in like 4 years, I swear. Stefanovich, I haven't seen you in that regard. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting the outcome here. But yeah, definitely I do prefer natural lighting. I do. And we'll see what happens. Okay, guys. And maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll try to upload some things. I'm not even sure if the green screen bit will work on here. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that again anyway. So, I mean, it seems like everybody's doing a green screen or everybody's got one of these little beauties these days. Yeah, so I don't know sometimes you just need to go back to the start. Sometimes, I'm well enough. I'm well enough to be on here right now. So, but I appreciate it. How are you? But for now, I'll see you guys later. So if you see me back here, in a few minutes, it's going to be because I'm still testing the situation out and start trying to see how I want to go about dealing with Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, but YouTube right now. So we'll see. But I'll see you guys later. And thank you for burning the whopping 19 minutes and burning the whopping 19 minutes and and well, 20 minutes now on here on just a plain granola screen. No bells and whistles, just me. And yeah, we'll see. All right, guys, I will talk to you in a little bit. Yeah, bye for now.